I've streamed anything. I decided let's try something a little bit new. Haven't ever played this before. Let's see. This should be, this is Deus Ex Human Revolution. Interesting. I'm actually kind of surprised they actually give us different options for this. Let's go with Human Revolution.
The year was 2027. Advances in biotechnology were helping people improve their physical and mental abilities to an amazing degree.
Yo, I don't totally have a
Provided,
robot
of
arm.
course, they had enough money. A new breed of people was emerging, half human, half machine. And in Detroit, at least, not everyone was happy to see it.
We're just called it just a
I
cyborg.
just landed a job as head of security at Sarif Industries, a cutting-edge biotech firm. David Sarif himself handpicked me for the job. Said he needed me to keep his people safe. My ex, Megan Reed, was one of them. Brilliant neuroscientist, Megan had found a way to make augmentation safe and affordable for everyone. All she had to do was present her research to Congress. But the night before her big meeting, my security measures failed.
Dun-dun-dun.
A team of Black Op mercenaries stormed into Sarif headquarters, massacring everyone in sight. 3 of the mercs were heavily augmented walking tanks. Their mission? Take out Megan and her team.
For those who don't know, this is basically a recap of the first game.
Their leader tossed me through a plate glass wall.
Previous game.
Last thing I heard as his bullets slammed into my brain was Megan's dying scream. I should have died with her. Only I didn't. High-end military-grade enhancements saved my life. The best augmentation Sarif's money could buy. Took me half a year to get a feel for her. Should have taken longer. But 6 months into my recovery, Sarif Industries was attacked again. This time, by a radical group of pro-human purists. Violent, militant, and fanatically opposed to human augmentation. They claimed to be members of Humanity Front, a non-profit organization that wanted the UN to limit biotechnology research.
Why would you want to
The
limit
thugs
that?
broke into Sarif's factory and found machinists working overtime on a top-secret military augment called the Typhoon. Sarif sent me to retrieve it, and when I did, I found one of the so-called purists next to it, wired with cerebral implants, trying to download its classified specs. Obviously, something more was going on. The Aug killed himself before I could question him.
Jeez, they're doing like a full
Sarif
recap of
wanted
the
me to
first
dig
game.
Deeper. So with the help of Frank Pritchard, Sarif's head of cybersecurity, I did.
And total douche.
Turns out a second hacker had been controlling the Aug's actions from somewhere off-site. Pritchard and I tracked his signal to a secret FEMA internment camp in Detroit. The Black Op mercenaries were there. The same
Very
mercs
Ghost in the
who'd
Shell
left me for dead 6 months before.
parts.
Figured they'd try again when they saw me. It wasn't so easy for them this time. I took out the tank named Barrett. Even got him to give me a new lead. A penthouse apartment in China. Of course, we both knew it would be a trap in the end.
I mean, he was blowing himself up. Did you really need to stab him in the
Hangzhou
neck first?
China. Home to a city so crowded, they had to build a second city on top of it. Trying to find clues in Hangzhou wouldn't be easy. Lucky for me, I wasn't alone.
That seems cost prohibitive.
Rita Malik, Sarif Industries' ace pilot,
Whole
had lived in
second
Hangzhou before.
floor of
A good person to have on your
buildings.
side. She knew enough about the place to get me around. Malik dropped me in the lower city, close to the penthouse Barrett had told me about. Bell Tower Associates, a private security firm under contract to the Chinese government, had agents tossing the suite when I arrived. Just not for the reason I'd been expecting. Turns out the man who lived there was a criminal hacker named Van Bruggen. The same hacker who'd been remotely controlling the AUG in Sarif's factory. Van Bruggen's panicked decision to force the man to commit suicide had been a mistake. Now his mercenary partners were gunning for him, and I needed to find him before they did. Locating Van Bruggen meant playing nice with the triads, anxious organized crime lords.
Oh boy.
They had the hacker holed up inside a low-rent capsule hotel. By the time I found him, Van Bruggen had no qualms giving up the woman who hired him. Zhao Yunru, president of the Taiyang Medical Corporation. According to Van Bruggen, Zhao wanted to monopolize the augmentation industry and had hired Black Op mercenaries to destabilize her competition. Seraph Industries was at the top of her list. To prove this, I needed to get inside TYM and grab a surveillance hologram off a server. I suspected Van
Oh, I
Bruggen was
forgot about the
hiding
hacking
something when he
minigame.
told me
That thing was
this,
awful.
but nothing could have prepared me for what I saw. Megan wasn't dead. She and her 4 best researchers had been kidnapped, spirited away somewhere while their kidnappers made it look like they were dead. Desperate to learn more, I confronted Zhao in her penthouse. She claimed to be a pawn in a bigger plan, and hinted at a group so powerful it controlled global interests at a whim. Then she slipped into a panic room and hit the alarm, forcing me to make a very quick exit. I figured Zhao was lying, but part of her confession made sense. David Seraph had been worried about his people. So worried, he'd required all of them to have subdermal locator devices surgically implanted.
Yeah, I don't
The
know if I'd be
GPLs
down for
were
that.
broadcasting the day of the attack. But Zhao sent a single call to Picus, the world's leader in global 24-hour satellite news, and turned those signals off. I needed to fly to Picus headquarters in Montreal if I wanted to learn more. Eliza Cassan, Picus Communications' First Lady of News. Malik thought I was reaching when I told her Eliza was involved in this. The world's most famous news anchor, working with a mercenary hit squad. When I
Oh
confronted
boy.
Cassan in her office, she freely admitted to jamming Detroit's satellites the night Megan's team had been taken. Said she's just been following her commands. I suspected she wanted to say more. But Black Op mercenaries
I don't know who
showed up
decided
and
this
shut us
whole
both down.
frilled collar thing
Just
to
like
come back
that,
into style, but
The Eliza I'd been talking to
oof.
disappeared.
They
The
were
mercs were
wrong.
led by an augmented killer I crossed paths with twice before. Fedorova, a woman who'd made silence her best friend. She waited for me to track Eliza's transmission to a
clunky
secret
ass
server room
arms.
underneath the Picus complex, then jumped me from behind. A deadly fight ensued. I made sure she never moved silently again. With Fedorova down and no one left to keep Eliza quiet, she reappeared. Turns out Picus's First Lady of News wasn't a lady at all. She was
She's
a
an
sophisticated
AI.
AI program, engineered to monitor data streams and control what people believed. Eliza told me the mercs had brought in a Humanity Front doctor named Isaiah Sandoval to remove the scientist's
at this point,
implanted tracking devices.
why do you need
while
human
Detroit's satellites
soldiers
were down.
When you got AI that
She also
advanced?
told me to speak to David
Just
Seraph.
load that shit up
if I
into the
wanted
most
to learn more.
ridiculous robot
By
killing
the time
machine ever,
Malik
and
and
there
I
you
got
go.
back to Detroit, tensions between normal and augmented citizens had reached a flashpoint. Riots were breaking out in several cities. The UN was being urged to intervene. Seraph was trying hard to convince Hugh Darrow, the inventor turned philanthropist who'd once been a leading proponent of enhancement technologies, to help stop a possible regulatory vote. Seraph had a lot riding on Darrow. Megan's discovery would have given millions of people the chance to evolve beyond their normal human abilities, and at the same time catapulted Seraph Industries to the top of the Fortune 500. According to Seraph, Megan's kidnappers knew this, and didn't want people evolving unless they controlled how it was done. He called his enemies Illuminati, and urged me to keep searching.
Ah, the
Determined to do
Illuminati.
so, I tracked down Sandoval via America's most outspoken augmentation opponent, Bill Taggart, Sandoval's boss and founder of Humanity Front. Sandoval admitted to operating on Megan's team when I confronted him, but said he hadn't removed their GPLs. He'd merely switched them to a different frequency. Pritchard was able to trace one of the signals to China. Malik and I immediately took off in pursuit.
Back to China again.
Unfortunately, the Illuminati were one step ahead.
Oh, the reptile people. They're always out to get ya.
Ambushed. Shot out of the sky by Bell Tower Associates seconds after entering Hengsha's airspace. Malik's piloting skills
And
saved
no
me.
one packed.
After a tense and bitter struggle, I escaped into Lower
What?
Hengsha.
No one packed it.
The tracking signal
Anything
was
to jump
followed
out
and
with?
led
The
straight to
parachute,
Triads.
glider, nothing.
More specifically, to the augmented arm of Tong Si-hung, leader of a gang of augmentation harvesters. Tong said they'd taken the arm off a corpse, which Bell Tower had left at their door, meaning at least one of Seraph's scientists was dead. Maybe not the rest of them, though. Tong pointed me to a port used for human trafficking and helped me slip aboard a Bell Tower ship. It was sailing to Rifleman Bank Station, a military base in the South China Sea. Bell Tower was holding kidnapped civilians as prisoners there, and using them to perfect the Hyron Project, a human-computer interface that left most of its test subjects dead. My search for Megan would have ended then, if not for a mysterious ally named Quinn. In exchange for my help exposing Bell Tower, he slipped me
Mr.
aboard a second
Circleface.
ship headed to Singapore, and an Illuminati-run biotech facility called Omega Ranch. 3 of Seraph's scientists were there, forced by their captors to create a technology capable of remotely shutting down augmented abilities. Thanks to an emergency recall notice issued by the World Health Organization, millions of people all over the world already had the biochip installed. With the help of the scientists, I tracked Megan to a private section of the ranch. There, I ran into Yaron Namir, the walking tank who'd put a bullet in my brain the first time we met. He'd teamed up with Zhao and was hoping to catch me off guard. Their little ambush didn't work. I found Megan in a suite belonging to Hugh Darrow, the billionaire philanthropist who'd Seraph had called on for help. Darrow had convinced her to go along with the biochip plan by promising to sabotage the
Jesus, this is a long
As she was explaining this,
recap.
Darrow appeared in a global broadcast, telling the world that augmentations would be the death of mankind. Then he activated the biochips to prove his point. All over the world, augmented people flew into a killing frenzy. Darrow had betrayed everyone, and it was up to me to set things right. To do it, I had to reach Panchaea, a massive installation in the Arctic Ocean. As I raced through corridors built by an all-augmented workforce, I saw death and destruction firsthand. By the time I shut down Darrow's broadcast, I knew the damage he'd done. Still, humanity's future remained unclear. How would the world react to this sabotage? Would people ever regain their faith in augmentations again? What would be the Illuminati's next move?
Are they really reptile
Give us
people?
the answers.
Damn. Okay, so we're finally actually getting to the real game itself. Well, at least the opening cutscene, so that's something. Golly. It's definitely prettier than the
I
last
once thought I could save the world. Now look at it.
In yet another augmented terror attack, 251 passengers aboard Sister Airlines Flight 451 were killed when an augmented passenger broke into the plane's cockpit and ruthlessly butchered its flight crew.
Well, that's just not very nice at all.
Details recovered from the black box recorder suggest that the man may have been suffering flashbacks to the AUG incident. That horrible day 2 years ago when augmented people all over the world flew into a psychotic killing spree, causing the greatest loss of life in recent history.
Sometimes, you just have to let go. And embrace what you've become.
Not gonna go all wonky on us now, Hansa, are ya?
Well, if I do, McCready, I guarantee you'll never see it coming.
Hey,
Agent Jensen. Am I gonna have a problem with you?
No, sir. No reason to assume you would.
Good. Because you are the only augmented operative on this team, and I intend to make good use of you.
Why would he be the only
Listen
one?
up, all of you. We got a sandstorm barreling down our ass, and we can't afford to make mistakes. We're going after this man, an arms dealer named Shepard. He's ex-Bell Tower, one of the Special Forces commanders who disappeared during the incident.
And he's come out of hiding. That cannot be good.
It's not. He's selling weapons and military-grade augments to terrorists. This is Iran Singh, the undercover agent who lured Shepard out of his hole. Best you see Interpol's got. For 3 years he's worked hard to get in tight with the Jinn, an Iraqi smuggling cartel that's infected the Eastern Hemisphere like a plague. Last week, our arms dealer sent a message to the Jinn, offering to sell them a shitload of black market merchandise dirt cheap. They told Singh to handle the buy.
They're not gonna like it when Interpol disrupts their party. Is Singh's cover really that good?
It is right now. We need to keep it that way. This is where the deal's going
the original
down.
name?
A half-finished high-rise hotel that's been abandoned ever since the incident. It's not a pretty picture inside.
Let me guess. Most of the laborers were augmented with heavy-duty industrial rigs.
Looks like he's got a glass
So when the
gown
incident
smile
hit,
there.
and they all went schizo, things got gruesome real fast.
And no one, except for some homeless junkies, have been inside the place ever since.
So what's the plan, Director?
Singh's meeting Shepard on the ground floor, inside the hotel's main atrium. He sent the bulk of his Jinn crew to the penthouse levels to secure a vantage point. I want McCready's team to take up positions overlooking the atrium and make the arrest. Jensen, you're going in solo from the roof.
My objectives?
Keep the Jinn from joining the party. As far as we can tell, only one route connects the atrium to the penthouse level, a halfway decent elevator shaft. Here. I want you to block access to it.
Fine. Just cut me loose.
Do you plan on relying solely on your augments for this one? I'd recommend taking a little hardware, just to be sure.
Okay. Yeah, let's go non-lethal. Kind of trying to be a good guy.
We've got a UC in there. Might be easier to maintain his cover if he's not the only one still breathing when this is done.
Smart thinking.
Yeah, but if anything does happen to him, you'll be telling his wife. After you get out of the hospital, of course.
What about range?
Why you a dick, man?
There's lots of wide spaces and high ceilings in there, but a number of tight and constrained rooms too.
So it's a crapshoot, really.
Let's go with the rifle.
Well, I'm not looking to play dice with anyone in there. Give me something with distance.
Your call. Less chance of being seen and compromising Singh that way. One last thing, Jensen. Singh said the Jinn are using some sort of portable Wi-Fi device to boost communications. He's got a better chance of maintaining cover if you disable it.
We'll keep an eye out for it. But aren't we on the clock here? You said there's a sandstorm moving in.
There is, and we got the intel on this mission at the very last minute. So we're scrambling a little. If it comes to it, your #1 priority is keeping the Jinn out of that atrium.
Copy that.
5-to-1 odds, there's no actual time limit. I can just run around like a fool the whole time, do what I want.
You're up first, Jensen. Let's do this.
Task Force action. This is Knife Leader. Engage Hush drives and descend to Angels 1-5.
Leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. I was gonna do the cool Captain America fall from the plane thing. Yeah, of course he is. Does he have like built-in parachutes, or is he gonna do something cool? What was that? Did he turn to Magneto? What the fuck happened? How'd that stop his fall? Oh.
Team leader, this is
Oh,
Jensen. I'm on the
feel like
roof.
the last one.
Solid copy. Move into the building. The access route you need to block is at the far end of the penthouses. And keep in mind, the direct route might not be the easiest one.
Roger that.
McCready will advise once his team is on the ground. Miller out.
Well, I am given so many options for this. Obviously, I'm going to toss it because I may need that later. So, cardboard as opposed to unmovable cardboard. Woo! Oh, this is fun. That's neat physics. Burp, 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 burp. Okay. So let's see. Where's the zoom? That's the zoom. Okay, crouch. Crouch, got it. What did I just do? Oh. Triangles to put away your weapon. I don't know why you'd want to do that, really. The sprint doesn't actually seem to sprint much. It just looks kind of like a... Oh, I got like a Resident Evil style kind of menu thing here going on. Interesting. Hopefully I can still... just run up and knock people the fuck out. It's not as easy when you're this far. We're already looting corpses. Credit chip.
Jensen, we're moving through. Oh, fuck!
What's wrong?
The Jinn have got a few Jennies up and running. Gonna have to hack keypads.
You should enjoy it, McCready. They have colors and shapes. Just remember, red means bad.
Fuck you.
Seem to get along very well. Handsaw. Can I cut some dude up? Because that'd be kind of neat. Kind of neat. Probably not. Probably not. I can't even point the thing forward. Pew! Throw it. Interesting. Interesting. What else we got here? What else we got? Garbage bin. Pylon. Okay. 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 You got it. You got it. Ha. Boy, these are some high-tech bins. Except for that one, I guess. The ash shot. No, no ash shot. Oh, sad. Sad day. Where's all that? There's all kinds of junk running around everywhere. Shoot a seagull. Come here. Come here! Ha! Missed it. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Boop! Toss it like fucking nobody's business. Just throwing shit around. Oh, dead person. Box. Yes. Take any kind of medical thingamabobber. Doesn't look good. He's not a good looking man. Not look like signs of being good. Okay, I can actually hop up to place the tire up. That's convenient. That's nice. Okay, more peoples. Nothing. The inventory augmentation wheel. Interesting. Now, what is all this business? Typhoon. Like silencers. Gosh. Okay. Smart. Holy crap! Okay, I just became. Nope. I just became like Batman. That's... There we go. Oh, there's a dude. There's a couple dudes. Question is, how do I want to do this? Locked. Bother seeing if I can lockpick it. Let's see what we got going here. Business. Open sesame. Nope. Sneaky, sneaky. Very sneaky, sneaky. Toolbox. Doesn't get me really anywhere. I feel like I'm really getting anywhere. Maybe I'm... Oh! Turn something on. That's... I'm gonna go ahead and turn that right back off. Oh. I feel like I'm supposed to have that on for some reason. I don't know why. Just guessing. I'm gonna hop up here. Go around that so I'm not electrocuted to death. I guess the door's unlocked now. Door's still locked up. Oh! I can hack it. Oh gosh, hacking mini games. Capture mode.
Anomaly detected.
Oh no!
Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Does that even really count as a mini game? Tutorial instruction about various game mechanics. Experiment without any consequences. You can reset or exit any time. Or about moving around corners, swapping. It's been a while since I played the first game. Okay, sure, why not? Let's do this. Take cover! That's kind of cool. Much better than the systems from the old games. I need to break your face. Be quiet. Very, very quiet. I'm gonna take your ammo. That's happening. Take your pills? What is this? Painkillers. Well, of course I need painkillers. Okay. Weird. Okay, I get it. I get it. Okay. So, I want to vault over, hit the cover. So any reason to go around the way they were trying to have me go. Go to sleep! Go to sleep! That did not seem quiet. Why? Gun too? What use is ammo if you don't have a gun to use it? Ah, snicky. Dude around.
هذه المنطقة آمنة.
Bro, I'm gonna fuck your world up in a second. Come on. Keep walking. Oh. There we go. Not the most smooth in the world. Not very smooth. Well, that wasn't too bad. Not want to get seen at all, but just started the game. Allow myself to breathe room. Get too wound up about this. I don't really know where I'm supposed to be going right now. Like, oh boy, more hacking. Yay. 5. Oh, we'll go easy. Oh, what happens if I get just to all of them? Just give me all the files.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Eh, whatever. Really don't care. Oh, wrong button.
Jensen, Mac, listen up. Doppler shows that sandstorm's moving in fast. It's big, and it's gonna hit us hard.
God, I hate the fucking desert. Confirm visual?
I can. Time is not on our side.
Copy that.
Solid copy.
Ah, that someone just happens to have tranquilizer rounds just laying around. You know how it is when you're just like hitting the gym and you're like, you know, I really shouldn't, but I think I'm gonna bring my stuff down. Because you never know. Ammo, credit chips. It's prime. How is it the future and we're still like still using credit chips and like credit cards? I think we would be past this by now. Man, it's hard to tell some of this stuff what it is. Okay. Time to go downstairs. The elevator's already here. That's convenient. No Muzak? Nothing? Disappointing. Why does my battery still seem to be draining? The battery icon seems to be does not recharge automatically. Tutorial search about various game mechanics. Yeah, sure, why not? Okay. So, flash shark cloaking. I'm just gonna go stand there. I'm just gonna stand here. Excuse me. Excuse me, I'm just walking around. Don't mind me. Hey, what's that over there? What's that? Oh no! You got punched in the face! Sorry. Okay, let's try that again. I obviously did not do this the right way. So, what am I supposed to be doing? So, glass shard. Silencer. Okay, and I'm supposed to be going over here. R3 will move in an empty seat. Use the LiDAR mark. Where is it? Can I mark him? Can't tell. Oh yeah, he looks marked. Very marked. What about you? You marked? Oh wow, that's really close. You're marked now. That seems kind of fun. Pick up an object. Why go through all that? Just go take the dude down. And then now that I took that dude down, you know what? I'm gonna throw this at him. Oh, hey buddy! Guess who? Bah! Oh, I missed. Bah! Bah! Let's regain health. Well, obviously, Nye's Rye is what I need right now. There we go. Nothing cures damage. Like Nye's Rye. I think you can some of that. Ba-bam! Ba-bam! Okay, I think I got the gist. Honestly, all that feels a little bit like overkill. I'm just gonna run up. Oh, I just did a dumb thing. Wrong button. So why should I worry all about that whole cloaking thing? Oh, well, if he moves around, he doesn't worry about it. Now he's marked. What was that? I'm so sleepy. Everybody at? Regain energy. Where's my energy regainingness? Oh, it's the biocell. Okay. Okay. I think I'm playing on this a little bit more. Oh. There we go.
Installed already? Oh, good. Too much riding on this thing. Last thing we need is it comes breaking down.
This is kind of clever. Actually use the environment. Oh, I didn't even need to use that.
McCready, how you making out?
Slower than expected. It's like someone's tilled a fucking cemetery down here.
Say again?
When the shit hit the fan in 27, the rush must have been for the stairs. There's corpses everywhere. A lot of your cousins are here too, Jensen. You want me to grab you any spare parts?
No parts, but I take mine with cream and 2 sugar.
You're so fun.
That's why
No,
we're
I
asking.
don't even care. I don't even care anymore. Just wanna play game.
No, there's nothing here. Just that.
Nope, not a thing there. No. Don't mind me. Just a guy out on the town looking to kill some terrorists. Boy, I gotta stop doing that. That's gonna waste a lot of ammo doing it that. That's quite annoying. Hey buddy, what's going on? I'm just gonna go slip up right here and just whoop! You didn't need that throat. You didn't need that. I'm doing you a favor. Okay. Gas hazard.
Jensen, what's your 20?
Working my way through the penthouses.
Remember to keep an eye out for the Jin's communications booster. If you can, disable it.
Roger that.
Some gas. Do I have to actually equip that or something? Wrong button again. Yeah, I don't see a thing for that. I don't see a thing for whatever, man. Whatever. It's all good. Just gonna jump down like a madman. And we're good. Good. We're all good. We're all good here. Gas just stay in there. That's what gas does. It just stays in one place. It doesn't move much. I remember that in grade school. I remember that in science class. Ooh, that's nice. Go up the stairs. Uh-oh. Spotted. You didn't see me. You didn't see nothing. I'm a ghost. I am the fart of a ghost. That's how
Listen up, everyone.
sneaky I am.
Chain's hacked into the Jin's radio signal. Checking the patch now. We should be hearing Sing any second.
خليل الراجل اللي هيبيع لنا الحاجات جايه كمان شويه. روح قول لبقيه الناس ان انا هحصلكم وخليكم يعني منتظرين.
Patch is clean.
Solid copy. Good. I'll repatch us once the deal kicks off.
Miller, I disabled the Jin's comms booster. Should make it harder for them to listen in on the deal.
Good work. With luck, Sing's cover will still be intact when this is over.
Roger that. Moving on to primary target now.
Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Things I gotta worry about? Yep, right there. Right as soon as I open that door, that's gonna be a problem. Isn't it? Just gonna stand there. Just gonna come knock your ass out.
Something's not right.
Boy, that is weird that is not just loud as all get out. It's hard to take a shit still.
We have no visual. We barely have audio contact.
Whoop. That would have been bad. Nope, nope, I'm not gonna do that.
That's not what I meant. I meant we should be in the atrium with him, not up here.
Now, how do I use gas? There we go. That came in handy.
Jensen, we're inside the atrium, taking up positions on the terraces. What's your 20?
Still moving.
Well, hurry the fuck up. Enemy helos inbound and this sandstorm's getting close. You get that comms booster disabled?
Affirmative. Booster's
Yeah,
fried.
So maybe the Tin Man does have a heart after all. Way to look out for your team. Creedy out.
Ooh. Took his arms, man. Just cold-blooded. Hacking mini games, I hate these. Okay, so what's going on? So 30%, 30%. Doesn't matter then. That way.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
At least they're not very hard.
This is Jensen. Penthouse access route secure. Jin shouldn't be a problem. Over.
Copy that. About fucking time. Enemy helo sighted.
About... Motherfucker, I got that down pretty damn quick. About time.
All right, strike force. Position and hold.
Strike 1, in position.
Strike 2, all set. Strike 3, yeah.
Strike 4, in position and holding, boss. Eyes up, safety's off, guys.
Yeah, no shit, brown nose.
Watch your fucking mouth, Halliday.
Both
That
of you
seems like
shut
a
up. 5 in position.
Way too many airplane blades like that, or
Everybody stay
helicopter
sharp.
blades. That just seems...
Singh's got eyes on Shepard. Patching you in now.
Target's in the AO. Remember, Singh's down there, so watch your fire.
You got balls, Singh? Executing a buy with a sandstorm on her ass?
I cannot take credit for Mother Nature, mister.
You can call me Shepard.
How biblical. Are these the weapons?
The Ogs. They're getting harder to come by. Guns are still on the chopper. Show me the cash quick and we'll...
Oh, what the?
Oh, that's kind of dope. Well now.
The part has been crashed. Shepard is dead.
What? By who? What's going on down there?
Miller, this isn't the Jinn. Repeat, it's not the Jinn.
They're after the weapons. Open fire! Open fire!
Weapons free! Open up on...
Creedy, making a grab for the chopper. You got a shot?
Negative. Negative. We're under heavy fire down here. We can't let that chopper take off, Jensen.
What the fuck you want me to do about it?
This is bad! They're closing in! We're gonna lose Singh! Jensen, I can't reach him!
Jensen, this sandstorm might have just bought us some time, but you need to disable that chopper.
Copy that.
Well, I've got to take the elevator. Sorry, guys. It's going to be a little while. Don't mind me. Just chilling down here. I'm sure I won't draw any attention. You know, the one giant elevator moving down. Hey, baby.
Moving on!
I sure did. Thank you for dinner. It was tasty. Quite tasty. Oh.
Come on, get in there!
Down to the target!
Crap! Lit up! Why can't I? It takes energy to down.
Hit target!
Jensen, step it up! That chopper's about to take off!
It's in there!
Man down! Man down! Who's hit?
Stay ready!
Jesus! That was a pain in the ass. Let's try it again. Okay, one more time. If I don't do this, I'll go off for a bit.
This is bad! They're closing in! We're gonna lose Singh! Jensen, I can't reach him!
Why is that?
Jensen, this sandstorm might have just bought us some time, but you need to disable that chopper.
Copy that.
I moved any of them over here. Maybe I'm
Clear the chute! I can hear it!
Move, you are distracted. I'm trying to take down terrorists. Take something for it. Just so you know, I'm streaming, so don't say anything too crazy. Like that. So mean.
This is bad! They're closing in! We're gonna lose Singh! Jensen, I can't reach him!
Jensen, this sandstorm might have just bought us some time, but you need to disable that chopper.
Copy that.
We're on the right side. I mean, why? I didn't run with them. As soon as I'm done with this, yeah. Why is it not firing anymore? What is happening? It's on fire.
Man down! Man down!
Who's hit? Jensen, strike team, sound off.
It's Singh! Repeat, Singh is dead! Ah,
Oh, good fucking job, Jensen, you fucking...
Yeah, I'm not having that. Literally like 5 seconds into it, really? Just seems kind of random.
This is bad! They're closing in! We're gonna lose Singh! Jensen, I can't reach him!
You better get your job then.
Jensen, this sandstorm might have just bought us some time, but you need to disable that chopper.
Copy that.
Need backup now! You copy?
Setting up shop, copy!
Let me fucking fire. Why won't I have to zoom out. Reload. This is kind of crazy.
Holding it back. Copy.
Man down! Man down!
Who's hit? Jensen, strike team, sound off.
It's Singh! Repeat!
God dang it, man. Really? I just got in there. Let's just run in and take the shots.
This is bad! They're closing in! We're gonna lose Singh! Jensen, I can't reach him!
Take the shot!
Jensen, this sandstorm might have just bought us some time, but you need to disable that chopper.
Copy that.
This is bad! They're closing in! We're gonna lose Singh! Jensen, I can't reach him!
Jensen, this sandstorm might have just bought us some time, but you need to disable that chopper.
Copy that.
Can't go in slow. Okay.
This is bad! They're closing in! We're gonna lose Singh! Jensen, I can't reach him!
Jensen, this sandstorm might have just bought us some time, but you need to disable that chopper.
Copy that. Miller, chopper's been grounded. Repeat.
Jensen! You're welcome.
Shit.
Artificial eyes to prosthetic limbs.
From molecular-sized computers.
Human-controlled evolution available to all.
We will merge with machines, with
When
computers.
this is done, the Illuminati won't be able to control men and women like you. No, stop and plan.
Scenes of horror on the streets of Detroit.
Madness has gripped mechanically augmented people.
Shanghai, Los Angeles, Ankara, Dubai.
People are dying out there. Millions of people.
The search for survivors in Panchaea has been downgraded to a recovery mission.
The Czech Republic leads a growing list of countries calling for the relocation of its augmented citizens.
It's a new world, Adam. It's afraid of people like us.
Bust into safe and secure segregation.
Sarah Industries closed its doors.
You didn't think it would end with the AUG incident, did you?
We were victims. This is retribution for a tragedy we cannot control.
They control the news. They buried the truth with disinformation.
Multiple detonations. Looks like car bombs.
Another terrorist attack, this time in a police station.
The United Nations Security Council has passed
The new anti-terrorist intelligence and response team will have Task Force 29.
Agent Jensen.
I won't let it happen again.
What have the events in Dubai cost us?
They knew the risks.
How many assets did we lose?
All of them. This sandstorm didn't help.
The mission was a success.
Clearly, your scale for success is a generous one. However, the erratic nature of the attack could work to our advantage. Interpol will be confused for weeks, and with our continued guidance, the people will come round eventually. We are all in this for the long game, after all.
That's never changed.
You think so? Do I need to remind you all how far we have veered off course? The AUG incident has caused a schism in society. Things are worse than we projected, and growing more unstable every day. This will not be tolerated. To ensure the success of our vision, the disruptive elements must be excised.
No one here disagrees with you. But let me fly to New York and I will personally evaluate the situation. We may already have the votes we need to ensure that the Human Restoration Act passes.
Very well. Stanton, you accompany. We need to exert financial as well as political pressure to silence anyone opposed. Proceed. Elizabeth, I'll contact you later.
It won't succeed, Lucius, even with Dowd's money. You know what Rand will find in New York? Weak, ineffectual men. And with Nathaniel Brown still an unknown factor.
Of course. That is why we're proceeding with our alternate strategy.
Ah, the ultimate strategy.
You have claimed much in the past, Huge. This is your chance to deliver.
Everything is in place. We can initiate whenever you wish.
How secure your communications, Bob? Jaina seems to have eyes everywhere these days. He and his Juggernaut Collective...
Jaina's won't be an issue. I've made arrangements. while I laid the foundations. Now it is time to get everyone's attention. Page, activate the sleep cell.
Sleep cell? Sure, sir.
Konečná stanice Růžičkovo nádraží. Příjezd za 5 minut.
Miller, it's Jensen. Just getting off the train now.
Copy that. We'll debrief when you get in. You coming straight to the office?
Unless there's a problem at a checkpoint.
Your papers should be in order. Just keep your head down. Miller out.
Hold off.
So sorry.
Very sorry.
Damn it.
Oh, poor. Damn Clank! Why don't you watch where you're going?
Here, let me help you with that, ma'am.
Ma'am? Seriously?
I could have gone with Sweetie. You get my message about Dubai?
Yeah. I'm glad you're all right, Adam. That ambush sounded pretty bad, man.
Not something I was expecting, that's for sure. Any idea who hit us?
Where's subtitle? There we go. That's what I want.
Well, I'm sure your task force will come up with something. And that it won't be what the Juggernaut Collective digs up. Kinda odd, though, don't you think? Interpol sending your team, the Prague team, to Dubai in the first place?
Miller said they were scrambling. Last minute intel. We were the only strike team available.
Yeah, well, that's a lie. Better get moving. Collective has been keeping tabs on all task force divisions ever since we slipped you into one of them. They've got a team in Oman, moving a hell of a lot faster than you guys.
So why send us?
I don't know. If the task force is an Illuminati front, like we all suspect, it doesn't make much sense to send it into an ambush.
Unless they wanted our team to see something. Officially.
Augover, připravte si papíry. Připravte si papíry na inspekci.
Don't make a scene, Adam.
Wouldn't dream of it, Alex.
Nezastavuj se!
I swear it's gotten even worse here in the past few days. Everyone looking over their shoulder. Terrified Augs like us are going to attack them again.
Somebody probably will. Treat people like animals long enough, they'll start acting like animals.
You say that like there's nothing we could do to stop it.
I already tried 2 years ago. It didn't work out so well.
So what? Are you saying we should just give up? Let hatred and prejudice take over? The hell with that!
I'm saying I can only go after enemies I see, Alex. The men who caused all this, the true power brokers, they're the ones I need to stop. I thought you knew that.
I do. You, me, the Juggernaut Collective, we're all trying to stop them. Doesn't mean turning a blind eye to
Then help me find them.
Just watch yourself, Clank.
I hate this city. Come on. If you're right about Dubai, about the Illuminati needing your team as witnesses, then we need to find out why. Who gave you the order to mobilize?
Miller did. But it probably came from someone higher up the chain.
Doesn't mean he's not in on it. Ever heard of the NSN?
A neural subnet, sure. In TF-29, directors use it to plan ops and communicate privately in cyberspace. What's this?
Whisper chip. Custom-made wiretap device. Janus designed it to fit inside the NSN's motherboard.
Ah, the elusive Janus. Leader of the hacktivists. Am I ever gonna meet this guy?
Someday, maybe. Right now you need to concentrate on Miller and find a way to access the NSN's motherboard.
Alex, you okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's get out of here. Do you hear that? I'm gonna check it out.
Okay, be careful. We'll talk.
Stand back, let me help.
She's not moving, doesn't mean she's dead. Leave her there. Just do that. Okay. Passed out. Could be actively losing blood or something. But, nah, just let her die on the rock. That's cool. Just...
Hold on. Shit. Alex, it's Adam.
Hey, you sound like shit. How you feeling?
A little sore, but I'll be alright. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. I've been through worse. Jesus, how fucked up is that to think, huh?
Listen, Alex, my systems are acting up a little, so I've got to get checked out. But if you want to meet or...
What? No, I'm fine, man. You just take care of you. This girl's built tough. Give me a call when you're useful again, okay?
Alright, I will. Talk to you soon.
Okay, can I finally save? Yep, save game. Cool, that'll probably be all of it for tonight, or at least for a bit. Thanks for watching, everybody who is watching, and see you next time.